We just had the longest live stream I've ever had. And in the beginning, we talked about the Radar Online article that just came out about a potential talk of divorce between Harry and Meghan. They're sleeping in separate beds. Yeah. So stick around and I'm going to put that clip here. It was such a good time. I also highly recommend that you go check out that live stream. I got really vulnerable in it. I know it's long. It's like 2.5 hours, but it was a great time. And, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into that live stream conversation. Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to get right into what I wanted to talk about. And it's this. What is this? So today when I went on Instagram just for a second, and the very first post was this from Radar Online. It says, "Royal divorce bombshell. Meghan Markle is sleeping apart from husband Prince Harry and how public pressure has Duchess hanging by a thread." So let's not take this, as 100% true. Okay. This is all allegedly. And I really don't know the credibility of Radar Online. So it may be false. But yeah, I thought we could go through this article and kind of talk about it. I'm so glad you did too, McMeow. Welcome. I'm so glad. Pity play, JB says. Yep. All Lizzie's reminding everyone to please hit the like button. Yeah, so let me get into the article. It says, let me hide this comment really quick. Okay. It says Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's marriage is said to be under major strain as backlash has gotten under the Duchess's skin so much she's sleeping apart from her husband and wondering whether or not she would be more popular on her own. Radar Online can reveal. Meghan, you will not be more popular on your own. You will not. Drop it in the comments what you think. Do you think she'll be more popular on her own? I think her only saving grace right now, which is not a saving grace at all, is her husband. Hi, Cassie. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sherry. Sherry said she's moving on. Who will she rebrand next? Who knows? Who's gonna fall for it this time? I don't know. Hi, Susan. Thanks for being here. Okay, people are saying, nope, she will not be more popular on her own. Poncho says Meghan will not be more popular on her own. Yep, this is proof of her narcissism, right? This grandiosity. Oh my goodness. No, Meghan, you will not. You will not. Yes, Lisa, she will be irrelevant on her own. Yes. Yes, exactly. Koala, I think they'll take Megan's side. Um, because who's paying them? But that's just my opinion, allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, exactly, Alice. She's basically implying that Harry is the one making her unpopular. And that is not true. That is not what's happening at all. At all. Hi, Zephyr. Yeah, thank you for coming and saying hello. Sorry to make the timing conflict. Yeah. Susan, yep, without H, she will fall into oblivion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's continue. The article continues. It says, amid ongoing rumors about the Sussex's marriage being on the rocks, insiders told us Markle is cracking under the pressure of public scrutiny as she tries to claw her way. You know what? Did you see that? They said claw her way back into Hollywood and launch her lifestyle brand. I don't think that word was used on accident. What do you guys think? Carol says Sussex Squad will take Megan's side. They will finish their lives at their goddess's altar. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, JB, the projection is rampant. Yeah, you guys see it, the claw. She's trying to claw her way into Hollywood. She's trying to claw her way into the Oscars. It's not going to happen. I really don't see it. I mean, we might be in for a surprise on Sunday, but I can't imagine that she would go to the Oscars at all. Yeah, at all. She has been failing for the last 5 years, Carol says. Yep, she has been. Lisa. Lisa says, "Claw her way back into Hollywood. She's never even been there." Oh my goodness, hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, so let's continue the article. Recently, the ex Suits star revealed she changed the name of her brand from ARO to As Ever because the previous name limited her products to those grown in the Santa Barbara area. I mean, we know she's gaslighting us, right? She if she could have trademarked it, if she could have had it go through all the legalities, she would have gone with ARO. And I highly doubt, I mean, wasn't it discovered that she wasn't even actually building or making her jam from strawberries sourced in, Santa Barbara? She was actually doing it from the county over in Oxnard? My goodness. Yeah. Susan says she has no fan base. She's lost most of the squad and 2,000,000 are bots according to Royal Rogue. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I think in that same video, there's about 250,000 actual people that are following her. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Where did I get to in the chat? Yep, Dusty, I agree. Her ego scares me. It's completely delusional. Yeah, I agree. She does. And this is the picture I think Princess Carparkle has um as their what's it called? Like the picture on X. Yep, I know, right? Suits star? Question mark. Honestly. Hi, Kelly. Yep, Carol, exactly. She was number 6 on the call sheet. She she must be exhausted. I mean, it takes a lot of energy to lie to yourself like that. I mean, it's brain power. You're constantly denying your own reality. Yeah, honestly. I think this is from the video they did in 2020. Harry's sitting next to her and they're FaceTiming some people that I can't remember exactly what it was. If any of you remember, please drop that in the comments. Did I say hi to Kelly? I don't know if I said hi to Kelly, but Kelly, hi. Sorry if I missed you. Okay, let's continue the article. It says, but our sources alleged her original trademark bid was rejected by the US Trademark Office for being primarily geographically deceptive. They added, it's just one of many bumps in the road for Meghan as she's tried to reinvent herself. Absolutely. So this I didn't read the article completely through, but this is already showing you that they are giving a rebuttal to what she has said, right? And yeah, so basically, the way the geography is, Montecito sits in Santa Barbara County. Directly south of Santa Barbara County is Ventura County, and Oxnard is a city in Ventura County. So when it says, primarily geographically deceptive, that's what it's saying. That she called it the American Riviera, but it wasn't actually the American Riviera. Yeah, let's see. It does take a lot of energy to lie and a lot of brain power to remember. I don't even bother lying because I can't remember when I lie. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, exactly. 2024 when they made calls to the teenagers to congratulate them. Yes, thank you, Carol. Okay, let's continue the article. Since Markle, oh my gosh, look at that burn. They didn't say Megan. They called her Markle. Oh my gosh, whoever wrote this article, I want them to come on this show. I wanna interview them. Um, but yeah, okay, so the article says since Markle and Harry moved to California in 2020, where they're raising children, Archie and Lily, the couple has had their $20 million Spotify deal axed, their Polo Netflix documentary trashed, and had ex-employees brand the mother of two a dictator in heels, and worse than that, right? She after being employed by her, people have needed to go to therapy. Like, it's serious business working for her. Susan says Angela Levin said on Dan Wooten that there were no bees in that sneak peek. There were dead bees on the ground, and this was critiqued by an actual beekeeper. I mean, everything she does is an illusion. It's not real. And, you know, all of us were questioning, right? Like, why is she not in safety gear and other people are in safety gear? So either you need it or you don't, right? So, yeah. Let's see. Ocean Gal says Jason Kay said nothing bad about Harry or Markle. He actually wished them and their family well. Most of the conversations were about William and his work. I think who was I watching? I don't remember, but it was about I think it was Dan Wooten's episode with Lady C, where they were talking about reading between the lines. So it's almost like when they're saying things about William and Catherine and not saying the same things about Meghan and Harry, it means, or you can assume, allegedly, that it's not true for Meghan and Harry. Let's see. No titles for children, Lizzie B says. Yeah, she looks like she's copying Liam Gallagher there with the brows. Liam Gallagher is from Oasis, right, Lisa? Yep, let's see. Yep, Susan, absolutely. She inserted that bee clip to compete with Princess Catherine, who is a beekeeper. Absolutely. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see how far. Okay, good. I'm not too. Oh, wait, maybe I am a little bit. That's a good question, Susan. Where is Doria? Where is Doria? Who knows? Oops. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, so most recently branded disaster tourists for bringing a camera crew along to meet with Los Angeles wildfire victims. At the time, an insider said of the couple, they are closely watched every step they make, criticized and chastised and insulted, and the pressures have become unbearable. No one would be surprised if they decided to pull the plug on their marriage. I Okay, I remember that top part of this quotation, that they're constantly criticized, chastised, insulted. And, and they were saying like, they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. I don't know if you guys remember that article. And my response to that was, no, it's not damned if they do, damn. If they didn't go, nobody would say anything that they didn't go. It would be the more admirable thing to do between the two options. So then to add this line, which was omitted, I think, in the previous versions, no one would be surprised if they decided to pull the plug. Where did that come from? And again, see how that is related to the public. So I don't remember who it was, just in this chat, who said they are closely, they're blaming the public, the pressures the public put on them. Hi, Colson Cake, welcome. Let's see. She was the only one. Where did that comment go? Oh, yeah, Sherry. She was the only one wearing a veil that turned to the camera during that beekeeper scene. Yep, absolutely. Oh, Christina's reminding everyone, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Lisa says, sitting on the stash of money she squirreled away. Yeah, could be. Hi, Nanny Jeannie. Welcome. Glad you made it. Absolutely, Cassie. They had no reason to be at the fires. People were saying that they were calling them ambulance chasers. And I was like, they are not ambulance chasers. They're worse than that. They're blocking the way of the ambulance because resources were wasted when those two were there. You know, just driving on the highway to go from Montecito to the Pasadena Altadena area, that was the evacuation route. She drove right through the Pacific Palisades fire, and that night, because I was watching the news a lot, I live near the area, I have family in the area, and that night, Encino was on fire, and Encino is off of the 101. Like, I was watching coverage of people hosing their houses down because they needed to evacuate, and they needed to evacuate through the 101. So, it was incredibly selfish to be on the roads, um, during that time. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, BS meter going off. Yep. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jill. I don't know if I said hi to Cults and Cake, but hi, Cults and Cake. Let's see. Angie thinks her show is going to flop. Um, Hi, Roxanne. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the next part, the next slide. Oh, let me hide this. Okay. So now courtiers claim, and I don't know why they would have, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, courtiers claim, because wouldn't they just be employees? Like, she doesn't have a royal court. Am I right? You guys let me know. Let me know what you all think. Um, so they claim Markle, again, look, they're not calling her Megan. Oh, Markle is attempting to focus all her energy on her upcoming Netflix cooking show, and they messed up the name of the show. Oh, with love, Megan, while Harry is preoccupied with traveling for his humanitarian efforts. Apparently, their solo interests have become so distracting that sources claimed Harry often spends nights away from his wife and their kids. We all knew that, right? We knew that. Wasn't like there was like 3 months between, I don't know, September 15 and when they actually ended up seeing each other. Remember, we were all like, are they going to spend the holidays together? Who knows? Insiders told us Markle is starting to unravel and wonder if she would be better off as a solo act. You won't be better off as a solo act, Megan. I'm telling you right now, you will not. You will not. It's not going to happen. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments. Yep, they're blaming everyone but themselves. They don't ever do anything wrong ever in the history of their lives. Absolutely. And this is what narcissists do. I was actually having a conversation with my friend right before this live stream about that. And yeah, maybe if we have time, I'll go into that. Okay, thank you, Lizzie. Um, yeah, she wishes she had an American royal court. Yes, they work for the crown. Yeah, there needs to be a court for there to be courtiers. Hi, Haley. Oh, happy St. David's Day. Yep, she would be nobody if she were a solo act, Christine says. Yeah. Lisa says, I don't know who wrote this, but can someone give them a prize for calling her Markle? And they didn't do it just once, like they did it multiple times. Oh my gosh. And they messed up her show's name. It's great. It's so great. I love it. Hi, Lolo. Welcome. Okay, so let's continue. You know what? Why don't we go to the beginning? Let's see who the author is. Oh, it doesn't have the author. Hmm. Interesting. Maybe I would have to go back and look at the original to make sure. Okay, let's continue. Every time I see Markle, it cracks me up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Markle is said to have even started to look up divorce lawyers. She was even looking up publishers for her divorce book. So, Sources claimed Harry was confronted by his unhappy wife, who blamed him for recent issues in a spat witnessed by others. Eek. Oh my. So, so you mean to tell me all of that lovey-dovey stuff at Invictus was fake? She's unhappy? I would have never known. I thought she's just so happy and fulfilled in her marriage. Hi, Elaine. I just saw your the chat moves so fast sometimes I can't catch it. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. Angie says, I just imagine behind the scene how she treats her staff when she, yeah, gave the chef that stare just because he listens to a different type of music. I know. Oh, Alice. Okay. Um, I pick the pictures. So I put everything in like a PowerPoint presentation, and it was just such a long article, and I didn't want you all to be bored looking at it, so I handpicked these pictures. So that was me. I'm responsible for that. Yeah, exactly, Koala. Return to Hollywood. When was she in Hollywood? Honestly, when was she ever there? Oh, thank you, Hudson. Oh, I didn't okay, so Hudson is saying, "Don't celebrities go on press tours before a big launch? Can't get an interview, Meg?" Yeah, no one wants to interview? Surprising. Colton Cake says, "If she divorces him, she loses her title. I can't see her doing it." I think she can keep part of it, can't she? She just can't like, she would be Duchess of Sussex instead of the Duchess of Sussex, like, isn't Sarah Ferguson still known as Duchess of York? Let me know in the comments. Peekaboo saying I wrote it. I didn't write it, but I could be very good friends with the person that wrote this article. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I picked those pictures. Absolutely. Thank you, Alice. Me and Eileen says she's become the plague. Yeah, absolutely. No one wants to be around her. She really like, in the beginning, I don't know, a couple years ago, we used to say, "Oh, they got markled. Oh, they got markled." And it's like as time keeps going on, it gets worse and worse, right? Yeah. McMeow says, I wonder if no one interviews her because they refuse to stick to her script after the cut interview. It could be that. And I think, like, I would think it's a credibility thing. Like, if you can have an interview with Oprah and people are able to poke holes in every single thing you say, like, it's your credibility as a journalist, right? Like, I don't want to be tied to that. Yeah. Christine says, wonder how they're going to keep her quiet if they split. She'll try to write a tell all. She absolutely will. Yeah. I mean, she was shopping that around, right? A couple of, you know, w- you know, at some point, we end up looking back and we're like, look how many times they lied to us, right? Megan said, no, I was not shopping around a divorce book. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And then when Harry was, what was that? That deal book deals? I forget what it was called. He was there and he was like, "Yeah, according to the press, we've been divorced 10 times." Yep. Yeah. Okay. Carol says she will keep her title until one of them marries. Oh, so if Harry marries, she loses the title? Okay, so minus the yeah. Yeah, she loses the. Becomes Duchess of Sussex. I'm gonna leave this here for you all to read. Um, yeah. Yep, definitely a credibility thing, yeah. I wouldn't wanna touch that, you know? She is extremely mentally ill, absolutely, Lolo, absolutely. Okay, let's continue the article, and let me hide this comment really quick. Okay. Okay, so as Radar Online reported, sources claim Markle was eyeing a deal similar to Sarah Ferguson's divorce from Prince Andrew should she end her marriage to the royal. The insider revealed, and whoever this was, there's a lot of spelling errors in this article. They wanted to get this out. Like, look at that extra S right there. Um, yeah, whoever wrote this is like, get this published quick. No editing, just get it out there. The insider revealed Meghan has made it clear that if and when, oh my gosh, that's a serious way to put it, isn't it? Oh my gosh. If and when they do split, she would demand a hefty settlement and to keep her royal title. She won't go anywhere unless it's with a title, property, and a huge stack of money. Honey, you ain't going anywhere even if you get all that stuff. You're always going to try to get in on Hollywood and get the fame. We know it. You're not going anywhere. And did anyone ever doubt that she would demand a hefty settlement and to keep her royal title? I mean, Captain Obvious, right? Yeah. Let's see. What did I miss in the chat? Cassie, I've heard this too, that she is smelly. I've heard that too. I've heard that during the walkabout after Queen Elizabeth's passing, that she smelled also of cigarettes and alcohol. And I've heard that her skin isn't that great. But I don't like to judge people on things that's not, if it's a physical thing, like I don't want to talk about it. People just have bad skin, but that's just what I've heard. Let's see. Paul says Megan's cosplaying of Diana that Harry enabled is psycho. Yeah, it's cray cray. Absolutely. Yeah, Harry is as delusional as Megan. I mean, maybe that's what happened. Maybe, maybe if you live with someone as delulu as Megan, it's like um, diffusion, right? Like the delusion ends up passing to you. It goes from an area of higher concentration to lower concentration. I had to bring the science in. Yeah. Oh, did I see? Oh, hi, Kumari. Where's Kumari's comment? Sorry if I missed you, but hi, Kumari. There's no way the institution will hand over a bag of cash. Harry is in his own pleasure, says. And from what I remember, and I don't remember what book I was reading it in, but the Duchess of York didn't get a good settlement, right? It wasn't. And I actually, after I did this, I did some research and I put some information about her settlement so we can go through that too. But I don't think it was it wasn't a hefty settlement um, for Sarah Ferguson. And the other thing is, we think that Prince Andrew is like extremely wealthy or whatever, but he wasn't apparently. And that was one of the reasons that he was drawn to who, because that person had wealth and access to things that Andrew himself didn't have, allegedly. Allegedly. Hi, Jay. Welcome, welcome. Susan says she chain smokes. Interesting. Lisa says she is such a leech and gold digger. Yeah, she'll try to get everything. She wants 100 million from Charles. Good luck with that. Okay. To put it into perspective, this is like 5 times more than her Netflix deal. It's astounding, isn't it, when you think about it? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hi, Becky. Um, Christine just asked, could you imagine being her divorce lawyer? Man, that would be good hypothetical questions for me to ask you guys. So I'm doing another live at the same time on Sunday. So I may need to ask some questions about her divorce lawyer. I know, McMeow. It bothers me so much. The life they could have had, the good they could have done. And that's part of the fascination, I feel. Like, what a wasted opportunity. It's it's surreal. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to today. Okay, I read that part already. Let me hide this comment. Okay. Oh, look, they call well, it's a quote, so it's not it's not the author saying this part, but it says Megan will make a deal to protect herself. Oh, we know. We know Megan watches out for number 1 and only number 1. So, we're not surprised about that at all. Markle's team was also said to have met with publishing outlets over a post-divorce tell-all. Yep, about her life without Harry. Oh, man. Yeah, do you guys think Harry knows? Like, at this point, do you think he believes that this is happening? Give me 1 second, I'm gonna have a sip of water, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Hi, baby grandma. Nanny Jeannie says, "Does she realize Netflix is only interested in her because she's a freaking train wreck?" Yeah, she is a train wreck. Absolutely. Yeah. Kelly says, "Yes, I think he is in it for money." Yeah. All right. So, okay, the next article I had here um, is kind of an old one from 2020, but I figured since there's talk about the divorce settlement reference there that maybe I shouldn't even mention this because if Megan watches, it might give her some tips and tricks. I don't know. Yeah. Um, but anyway, so Sarah Ferguson received a far less generous divorce settlement than Princess Diana. I think we can tell off the bat is because one was married to the heir and one was married to the spare, right? Like that's what I think that is one of the obvious reasons, but there's another reason that the article gives. Susan says H knows. That's why he was confused at Invictus. She was suddenly being lovey-dovey. She knew he found out. Yeah. Yeah. Paul, I absolutely agree with you. Meghan didn't want to stay in the royal family from day one, and Harry wanted to leave even before Meghan. I I'm not sure about that one. Like I haven't studied Harry and his motivations, but definitely Meghan's aim was, she thought being Duchess of Sussex would open so many doors for her, and now they just slam in her face. So, yeah, complete miscalculation. Okay, so this article starts the two close friends who increasingly came to rely on each other as their marriages hit the buffers were treated very differently by the royal family in their final days. I'm just going to go to the next one. I think we can skip this one too. I'm going to skip this one too because that's just about the relationship. What I really want to get into is the settlement. Okay. So, for Princess Diana, she was awarded a spacious 3-level apartment at Kensington Palace. She got access to the royal private jets for travel, was given a one-off payment of around 18 million pounds as well as a roughly 400,000 pound annual salary for her private office and staff. So that sounds pretty good, and I don't remember, I think it was maybe Andrew Morton's book or it might have been Lady C's book about Diana, but she wanted to keep the princess, I think, the princess name, I think, I'm not sure, but she forgot to also include HRH, Her Royal Highness. She assumed that it would be to get like a couple deal and she was wrong. So she was hoping to use HRH, but I think she wasn't able to. Let me know if any of you have also heard that. Like Sherry's like Megan wanted to leave as soon as William didn't respond to her. Yeah, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm not getting what I want. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Haley, for being here. Thank you so much. Alice says, I don't think he wanted to leave. He wanted things to change, and she offered a quick fix. Yeah. And that's because she had the boys, Hudson said. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Cult and cake. Megan was expecting to be mother of heirs, but she's mother of spares. Okay, so let's go to the next part. So this is um, what Sarah Ferguson got. She got a mere 16,000 a year as a salary, as well as just under 500,000 pounds to buy a house. I thought there was more to it than that. But what this article is saying is that because the because Sarah was caught in a compromising position with that oil tycoon and, the incident with her toes, that she really didn't have so much negotiating power. So she settled for something a lot less than Princess Diana. And keep in mind, so Sarah's divorce happened first. So I think Princess Diana watched that, saw what mistakes were made, and knew what not to do to make sure that she got um, a better deal, I guess. Okay, Carol says no, the Queen strips HRH when they left the family by divorce. Yeah, I don't remember where they took that. Teaspoon says they took Diana's HRH from her. Yes, exactly, Koala. The difference is Diana was the mother to the heir. Big difference. Yep. Hi, Pamela. Okay, so let's see. What else did I have here? Oh, she also received about 1.4 million pounds to start a trust fund for her daughters, and she was given a one-off cash payment of approximately 370,000 pounds. And I was reading also that she didn't have to sign NDAs, and part of the reason for that, or part of the positives of that, is she could try to generate income. Um, so I think that may be why that negotiation was made, like, the dollar value may have been less, but they wanted her to be able to talk about her experience and generate some income, yeah. Let's see, how far back am I? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay,